It's a misty early morning. Taehyung is behind the wheel, his jaw clenched. YN is sitting beside him, dressed in a smart beige pantsuit. Her suitcase is. In the backseat, the car is silent, except for the gentle hum of the engine. Taehyung grumbling. Why do business trips always show up like uninvited relatives? I don't like this. YN chuckling softly. Baby, it's just for one day, 24 hours. That's all. Don't pout. Taehyung glancing at her, still frowning. You say it like it's a spa trip. You know I hate sleeping without your leg draped over mine. YN giggling. You're so dramatic, you make it sound like I'm going on a year-long Antarctica mission. Taehyung sighs deeply. I wish you were going to Antarctica. At least then, I'd know penguins won't flirt with you. YN laughs. Oh my god, Taehyung, what penguin would flirt with me? Taehyung, exactly. That's the point. Men exist where you're going. I don't trust men, especially ones who wear suits and talk like they invented success. YN playfully. Well, don't worry. I only love the man who wears his robe backward and steals my skincare. Taehyung murmuring, still doesn't feel right. You go, and I stay behind. I want to go too. YN softly placing her hand on his. But you have to attend Taeju's composition show. Remember our little poet will be looking for his appa. Taehyung pouts. I'd rather face a room full of investors than miss that, but if both of us don't show up, he'll get sad, and he'll guilt-trip us with those big puppy eyes. YN exactly, so we divide and conquer. Right, I handle business, you handle Taeju. And his why dinosaurs should be presidents. Taehyung smiling faintly. Who taught him that idea anyway? YN grinning. You that night when you said T-Rexes would make better decisions than some politicians. They arrived. Taehyung parks the car. YN tries to open the door, but Taehyung suddenly locks it. When Taehyung, why did you? Taehyung turning to her dramatically. You can't go. I've made my decision. Let's cancel your flight. We'll tell your boss you got kidnapped by your husband. YN laughing loudly. Kim. Taehyung, I am the boss. Taehyung smirking. Exactly, and you listen to your husband. CEO privileges revoked until further notice. YN unlocks the door and gets out, dragging her suitcase. Taehyung jumps out too, rushing to her side like a lovesick puppy. They hug, and Taehyung buries his face in her shoulder, refusing to let go. Taehyung mumbling, you smell like my home. I hate this airport. I hate planes. I hate business trips. I hate time zones. YN softly stroking his back. You forgot to say you love me. Taehyung without hesitation. I love you like I hate distance. Does that count? Suddenly In's secretary and team arrive. They stop in their tracks, surprised. Secretary whispering to colleague, is that Mr. Kim? The Kim, Taehyung, the ICE CEO colleague, the one who makes board members cry with one eyebrow raise. Secretary eyes wide. Why is he clinging to her like a koala on caffeine? Taehyung hearing them raises his head. Yes, it's me. Do you have a problem with a husband missing his wife? They quickly shake their heads. Taehyung returns to hugging YN tighter. Taehyung whining softly, don't go, let's run away. Maldives, no Wi-Fi, just hammocks and mangoes. YN laughing, kissing his cheek. Stop embarrassing me in front of my team. Taehyung, oh please, I'm not the one who said I love your snore. It's like jazz on our honeymoon. YN blushing, shut up, they'll hear. Taehyung, let them, let the world know how much I love my wife's weird jazz snore. Her team giggles quietly, walking ahead to give them privacy. YN smiling tenderly, you're impossible, you know that. Taehyung quietly, only for you. They share one last long hug. Taehyung leans in, resting his forehead against hers. Taehyung whispering, you take my sky when you leave, come back fast. Yeah. YN gives him a soft kiss on the lips. YN, I'll come back with the stars too. With that she leans to whisper some. Taehyung smiles softly and nods on the plane. YN sits down in her seat by the window. She fastens her seatbelt. The phone buzzes with a message from best friend doctor. Hey, your results.
Attendant, please now, ma'am. Reluctantly, YN switches off her phone, but her eyes are sparkling, her hands on her stomach. Heart pounding. YN, thinking he wanted this. He really wanted this. Another little Taeju hair slips down her cheek as she looks out the window, her fingers trembling. YN thinking, I have to tell him. I have to tell him he's going to cry. My grumpy, clingy, romantic husband is going to cry. 5 hours later, Taehyung's house. Taehyung is standing in front of a full-length mirror, buttoning a crisp white shirt. His hair is tousled, perfectly sleeves rolled up, and his black slacks hug him like a designer's dream. He doesn't realize how hot he looks, but everyone else will. Taeju stands nearby in his school uniform, waiting patiently. But then Taeyu upper. That's my tie. Taehyung looking down, confused. What, Taeyu, you're wearing my tie? It's for kids. Taehyung looks down and gasps. Oh no, why is it even fitting my neck, Taeyu? Because you're skinny. Like me, Taehyung laughs. Excuse me, I'm slim. There's a difference, Taeyu, crossing arms sassily. Mama says you're soft like a marshmallow. Taehyung mock betrayal. She did not. I'm gonna write that in my diary. He quickly changes the tie. In the chaos, he puts his own socks on Taeju's feet. Taeju appa. These are boats. Taehyung. No, they're socks, Taeju. No, these socks can fit an elephant's legs. School noon. They arrive at the school. Taehyung's car is the only luxury car in the entire parking lot, turning heads. Other moms whisper and point mom one in awe. That's Taeju's dad, the CEO of K Group. I thought he'd be cold and arrogant. Mom too, girl, he just fixed Taeju's collar and kissed his forehead like a car drama hero. Mom 3. Fanning herself. He's walking in slow motion. He doesn't even know he's doing it. Taehyung walks in, holding Taeju's tiny hand, like it's made of glass. He kneels down to his level. Taehyung softly, go on, rockstar. Speak your dinosaur. Truth, Taeju. Giggles. I'll tell them why dinosaurs should be president, Taehyung. Don't forget your slogan. Ra means yes. In dino language, Taeyu runs in with confidence. Taehyung watches proudly from the back row, his eyes misty. Evening living room. The sun is setting. Golden light fills the house. Taehyung is in joggers and a t-shirt, now making calls. He dials In's number for the 3rd time. Taehyung mumbling to himself. Why isn't she picking up? I know her plane landed. This woman is going to drive me insane. Meanwhile, Taeju is sitting dramatically on the couch, flipping through channels. Taehyung looking over. Yeah, what do you want for dinner? Appa's cooking tonight. Say your wish, little sir. Taeju sighing dramatically. Mama said, I have to take care of you, Taehyung, raising eyebrow. Really, Taeyu, she said. Appa will act strong, but can't sleep alone and might eat only ramen if no one watches him. So I'm watching you, Taehyung, chuckling. Great, my own son is my babysitter, Taeyu. Also, she told me a secret. Taehyung's suspicious. What secret, Taeyu, grinning? Can't say it's top secret. But if you give me extra ketchup with dinner, I might give you a hint, Taehyung laughing. You little blackmailer. Night. Taehyung's bedroom. Taehyung is lying in bed alone, scrolling through his phone. He looks irritated and worried. Then he hears little footsteps. Taeju enters the room holding his teddy bear. Taehyung sitting up. What happened? Can't sleep. Taeju climbing into the bed. Confidently. No. But Mama called me. Taehyung surprised. She called you. I've been trying to call her all evening. YN. Your competition, Taehyung. What who YN Taeju? Taehyung groaning. Of course you called him before me. YN teasing. Well, he promised to sleep beside you and make sure you don't burn the house down. Taehyung softly resting back on the pillows. No, I hate sleeping without you. The pillows don't smell like you, YN. Then close your eyes, I'm in your heartbeat. That's closer than a pillow, isn't it? Taehyung smiling deeply. You always say cheesy things when I'm about to cry, YN. Then cry. I'll collect your tears and sell them as luxury perfume. Taehyung laughs. God, I miss you. YN miss you too. Early morning, Yin's hotel room. City outside Seoul. The golden sunlight seeped through the curtains. YN stood quietly in front of the mirror. Her soft pink lips curving into a faint smile. She touched her belly gently, her fingers trembling slightly with the weight of the secret she hadn't yet shared. Inspov. Today, I'll tell him I want to see the look in his eyes when I say it. Not over text, not on call. In person, he deserves to hear it holding my hand. She zips up her luggage slowly. Her team knocks on the door. It's time to head to the airport. Airport check-in. The terminal buzzed with voices and footsteps. YN walked. In the middle of her team, holding her phone tightly. Something in her chest felt heavy. A strange weight that she tried to ignore. Why does my heart feel anxious? Maybe it's just nerves. I'll be home soon. I'll see him soon. Everything's okay. Suddenly, her phone vibrated. A message from Taehyung. In's eyes teared up. She covered her mouth with her hand and smiled warmly, YN whispering, "My boys." Inside the plane, the seatbelt signs blinked. YN sat by the window, resting her cheek on her hand. She opened. The photo Taehyung sent again, smiling softly. Tonight we'll be together again. I'll tell you the news while hugging you. You'll be shocked, you'll cry, you'll hold me. We'll plan the nursery. Taehyung's kitchen sale. Taehyung flipped pancakes. On the pan, while humming a tune, Taeju sat at the table, munching strawberries. Taehyung Appa's cooking game is on fire today. You think?
Taehyung, also, I think your mama's hiding a surprise. Taeju eyes twinkling, I hope it's chocolate, or maybe a new matching sweater for you and me. 2 hours later, above the forest in the air, the plane suddenly jolts. A loud metallic groan echoes through the cabin. People gasp, seatbelt. Signs flash again and again. Pilot PA system. Calmly, we are experiencing slight turbulence. Please remain seated, but it wasn't slight. The plane shakes violently. Again, screams rise from the passengers. A child cries, someone yells from the back, passenger the left wing. It's breaking, a horrible sound. Rips through the cabin. Through the window, the left wing cracks, then tears off. Gasps, sobs, prayers fill the air. YN grabs her seat tightly. Her face goes pale. A tear escapes from her eye. This isn't turbulence, we're going to crash her. Teammates next to her are crying. A woman behind screams loudly, while a man near the aisle starts reciting a prayer in trembling voice. Children cry out for their mothers. The sound of air pressure fills the ears. YN opens her phone one last time. The battery is low. She opens Taehyung's morning photo again. Her eyes blur with tears. YN kissing the screen softly, whispering, Taehyung, I love you. I was coming to tell you I'm pregnant. She touches her belly, YN tears rolling, our baby, I'm sorry Taehyung. And Taeju, I'm sorry. Her whisper fades. As the plane begins to drop rapidly, the screams turn into chaos. The clouds blur, the ground approaches. Then the plane crashes deep into the thick forest mountains. The screen goes black, silence, smoke, fire, screams cut off. Stillness. Outside Taeju's school, Seoul, same time, Taehyung is standing outside, waving goodbye to Taeju. He opens his car door, ready to drive off when suddenly he feels a sharp pain in his chest. Taehyung grabbing his chest, stumbling back. What is? His heart is beating rapidly. Images of YN flash through his head. Her smile, her eyes, her last hug before she left. Taehyung breathing hard. What is this feeling? Why do I feel like I'm losing her? He leans against the car, trying to calm down. Taehyung to himself, she's fine. She's on the plane, she'll land in 2 hours. Don't panic, don't panic. But something inside him screams louder than logic. His hands tremble.
HQ Taehyung's office floor. The office buzzed like any normal day. Employees shuffled around with files, coffee, and calls. Taehyung arrived, dressed in a perfectly tailored black suit, radiating his usual cold, charismatic energy. But his eyes occasionally drifted to the time on his watch. Taehyung to himself. Just 1 more hours. She'll land. I'll pick her up. I'll hug her so tight, she won't be able to breathe. He walked into the elevator, briefcase in hand, his mind filled with In's smile. But the elevator stopped just a few floors before his office. Secretary Jiwoo, panting eyes, white mascara smudged, tears flowing. Sir, I need to. I'm sorry. Taehyung frowning. What happened? Jiwoo voice cracking. The plane, the one ma'am YN was in it, just crashed on a mountain, the forest route. A loud gasp escaped from behind them. Other employees nearby froze. Someone dropped their coffee. Another covered their mouth. Phones were pulled out. News alerts popped up. Taehyung blinked. Taehyung calmly, like numb. What did you say? Jiwoo, choking, stuttering. The news. It's confirmed. The left wing broke mid-air. It crashed deep inside the forest. No survivors confirmed, yet they're still searching. But sir, she was on that flight. Taehyung's entire body stiffened. His vision blurred. His ears started ringing. The floor beneath him felt like it disappeared. He stumbled back. One hand gripped the glass wall behind him. Taehyung barely breathing. No, this is not real. He fell to his knees. Silence swallowed the room. His face turned pale. His chest felt like it was being crushed. One of the staff turned the volume up on a phone. News anchor this morning. A tragic incident shook the nation as a passenger flight crashed into the Gwangju forest. Rangers authorities confirmed that the plane lost its control. After severe mid-air damage, rescue teams are searching the deep terrain. No bodies have been officially identified, yet 2 to 3 hours later helicopter in the sky Taehyung's POV. The helicopter blade roared above the dense forest. Taehyung sat next to his pilot and rescue teams. His jaw was clenched, his eyes bloodshot. His heart had only one beat. Now find her. Find YN Taehyung to the pilot. Land near the search base. I'll go in myself, pilot. Sir, it's not safe, Taehyung. Cold and sharp. Land Forest Rescue Base late afternoon. The mountain air was thick with smoke, dirt and tragedy. Helicopters circled. Search dogs barked. Firefighters and medics ran in and out. The ground was still smouldering. Bits of burnt metal. Scattered everywhere, Taehyung's boots hit the muddy earth. He moved past everyone like a man possessed. His voice thundered across the search camp. Taehyung, where's the list of recovered passengers? I want names. I want photos. Anything, a doctor. Hesitated.
Taehyung crying, no, you were coming back to tell me this, right? Why didn't you tell me on the phone? Why didn't I stop you? I should have gone with you. I should have, he cried like a lost child, holding her lifeless hand against his forehead. Outside, the tent nightfall news reporters kept their distance. Guards stood blocking photographers. The staff watched from afar, silently wiping their tears. Taehyung came out slowly, face drained of color, his eyes swollen. He looked straight at the sky and whispered, Taehyung, she was my life, my air, my heartbeat. She didn't die alone, a part of me died with her. Taehyung's parents' mansion, Seoul. Next morning, Taeju sat on the couch, hugging a teddy bear. No one had told him, yet all he knew was Mama was late and Daddy hadn't spoken since last night. Taehyung entered the house, pale, silent, dead behind the eyes. Taeju smiling faintly. Appa, did you bring Mama? Taehyung collapsed to his knees in front of him. He hugged his son, tightly shaking. Taehyung whispering with tears, Mama went to the sky, baby, she's with the stars now. Taeju's smile faded, his tiny hands trembled. Taeju, is she coming back tomorrow?